What's up everybody, how you doing? This is Mikey Fwesh from Fwesh Artist 101 and welcome back. I've gotten tons of great feedback from my first Monday motivation video, so I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying it. I have a great time making these videos for you all. It helps me out a lot as well, so I'm just happy that you're enjoying watching it as much as I enjoy making it. Also, the little Fwesh Artist icon that you see down in the bottom right of your screen, that links to my subscription link. So definitely, if this is your first time watching the videos or if you haven't subscribed, if any of these videos are useful to you, definitely click that link and subscribe. That would be fantastic. I would really appreciate that. So without further procrastination, we get to our Monday motivation number 2, changing your labels. Let's go. So when it comes to this business, the age-old adage definitely applies. Sleep with your nearest director. Wait, no, that's not right. Let me go back. Your biggest competition is yourself. I can't stress that enough. So at the end of the day, it comes down to your determination and your drive and your work ethic to make yourself the best artist that you can be. Like Steve Martin says, be so good that no one can deny you. Like my pastor says, the battle is always in the mind. The mind is definitely the battlefield when you're trying to build that confidence within yourself as an artist, to be happy with your work and to be confident with your work when you present it. I'm going to speak about 2 labels today. The term that I probably hear the most is struggling artist or struggling actor. Since I'm an actor, that's what I hear all the time. Oh, struggling actor. Yeah, he's out in New York. He's a struggling actor. And I hate that term. I came across this fantastic article on dsnews.com. 1 in 3 Americans would be unable to make their mortgage or rent payment beyond 1 month if they lost their job. 10% of those surveyed earning $100,000 or more annually said they would immediately miss a payment. Everyone is struggling, all right? Everyone's trying to survive. Everyone's trying to make their next paycheck. Sadly, a lot of people are struggling, and that's the point that I want to get across. A lot of other professions aren't labeled as struggling, you know, as the moniker that's put before their name. But artists are always, you know, called struggling artists and struggling actors and struggling painters. And I want you to strip that away from your identity. You're not struggling, you are just an artist. You are just an actor, and you are a painter, or, you know, etc., etc. And this goes for people outside of the artistic world as well. You know, don't let people strip away and devalue the work that you're putting into something. I think it's something very subtle. Pursuing artistic endeavors have negative connotations to it because of these types of words that are put onto things. You know, you don't hear of struggling lawyers. I'm a struggling civil engineer. You don't hear that. Be confident in yourself, you know, be confident in what you do. And yes, it's a struggle. You know, living a life dedicated to art, it's definitely a struggle, but everyone else is struggling. Everyone's trying to survive. Everyone's trying to provide for their family. Yes, money, you know, makes the world go around. I'm not necessarily advocating just going out there and just laying on the street and just being like, hey man, I'll pay for food, man. I mean, you can do that if you want. You know, I'll support you. I'll help you out, you know what I mean? I'll say what's up on the street, give you a nod and deuces. But at least you know that you're doing something you're passionate about and you are happy about. And that's something that you should really strive for, is to find something that you really are happy about doing and something that you feel effective doing. And you know, the rest of the provisions will definitely be made for you. The next label that I want to address is aspiring. That's a great word, you know, it's not like a negative word. Like struggling definitely has like this negative kind of cloud over it. Aspiring doesn't really have that negative cloud over it. A lot of people, when they say aspiring, they're using it as an alternative to the word trying. So they kind of say it with their body language. Oh, I'm an aspiring actor. Like, I'm trying to be an actor. At the end of the day, you have to tell yourself that you are an actor. You are an artist. You are a painter. You are a dancer. Because you're putting the time in, you're doing what needs to be done. You're not trying to do it, you are doing it. So as I was thinking about aspiring, I'm trying to think of a person that constantly spoke their title and their label to themselves over and over again to help them succeed. And of course, the first person that comes to my mind is the one and the only, the great Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, as we know, was a boxer, and he's one of the greatest boxers of all time. And he used words and wordplay as psychological warfare. Like I said, the battle is in the mind, and he knew that. Going into the fight, the more he could get into his opponent's heads, the more chance he had to get them off of their game plan and to have that kind of psychological edge. But half of what he did definitely was for his opponent, but there was a good portion of that that was for himself as well. And in these quotes I came across definitely show that. The first is something that we hear him say all the time. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. Thought that was pretty strong. I figured if I said it enough, I would convince the whole world that I really was the greatest. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. You know, Muhammad Ali wasn't born the greatest boxer of all time. He wasn't like a 2-month-old baby just knocking dudes out. That would have been crazy. But he put in the work, he put in the hours. He was determined to make himself into what he wanted himself to be. So he didn't walk around saying, I think I could be the greatest, or I'm trying to be the greatest, or yeah, I'm just a struggling boxer out here trying to make it. You know, he told himself and he told everyone around him, I don't have the title yet, but I'm gonna have the title soon. He had to convince himself, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I will do this. I will accomplish this task. I will be the greatest the world has ever seen. Once you have that deep conviction, you're able to go out and conquer anything. You have the confidence to knock down mountains. That definitely starts with labeling yourself. So when you take away struggling in front of artists and you take away aspiring in front of artists, what are you left with? Artist. And that's what you are. That's what you want to tell yourself every single day. You want to wake up and you say, I am an artist. I'm not trying to be one. I'm not struggling to be one. I'm not aspiring to be one. I am one. This one got me really hyped up. This I have to say, this Monday motivation is actually really motivating me. I want to hear how, how everybody out there feels about it. I want to hear your thoughts. So definitely write in the comments, shoot me an email. If there's anyone that you know that would benefit from this video or any one of my videos, definitely please share it. So thank you again for watching. Stay fresh as always and have a fantastic week. You are an artist. Thank you.